Good day, sir. We're Group 5 and we're going to present climate change. Ding! First, let's define climate change. Climate change is a change in Earth's overall climate. For example, during summer, there is flooding, and when it's raining season, they experience drought. That's how climate change works. Now, let's move on to the causes of climate change. Why do climate change occur? First, because of burning of fossil fuel. Because burning of fossil fuel emits large number of carbon dioxide. It cannot be avoided because fossil fuel is used for energy consumption. Second is the increase of aerosols. Aerosols is a colloid of fine solid particles or liquid droplets in air or another gas. There are two types of aerosols. First is the natural aerosols, for example, fog and forest exudates. Second is the artificial aerosols, for example, dust, haze, and smoke. How do aerosols affect our climate? Aerosols either scatter or absorb solar and infrared radiation. If it scatters solar radiation, it distributes the energy, making the air cooler. If it absorbs solar radiation, aerosols warm the air directly instead of allowing sunlight to be absorbed by the surface of the earth. Third is the land conversion. Land use changes such as conversion of land to urban and deforestation have led to changes in the amount of sunlight reflected from the ground back to the space. Now that we already know the causes of climate change, let's move on to the effects of climate change. Effects of climate change is categorized into three: effects to the environment, effects to the society, and effects to the economy. But first, let's tackle the effects to the environment. Melting of ice caps, drought, sea level rises, and flooding. These may lead to the societal effect of climate change. Second is the effect to society. It decreases air quality. Occurrence of diseases transmitted by insects to food and water, and lack to food and water supply. So how does the environmental effect results to societal effect? Droughts and storms may lead to the destruction of agriculture that causes the lack of food and water supply. Next is the effect to the economy. So how does climate change affects the economy? First is the damage to property. Floods, droughts, and extreme storms may damage essential infrastructure such as homes, roads, bridges, airports, railways, power lines, dams, and seawalls, which may lead to loss of productivity. Disruptions in daily life related to climate change can mean lost work and school days and harm trade, transportation, agriculture, fisheries, energy production, and tourism. Severe rainfall events and snowstorms can delay planting and harvesting, cause power outrage, snarl traffic, delay air travel, and otherwise make it difficult for people to go about their daily business. Climate-related health risks also reduce productivity, such as when extreme heat curtails constructions, or when more potent allergies and more air pollution lead to lost work and school days. We already know the effects of climate change. So what are the global solutions that responds to the inevitable climate change? United Nations set a Sustainable Development Goal, and under it is the goal number 13, which strengthen resilience and adaptive capacity to climate-related hazards and natural disasters in all countries. It also integrates climate change measures into national policies, strategies, and planning, and improve education, awareness raising, and human and institutional capacity on climate mitigation, adaptation, impact reduction, and early warning. And these are the other conference that made for climate change, such as United Nations Climate Change Conference in Paris, Bali Action Plan in 2007, Kyoto Protocol, and Copenhagen.